on Wave 3 News.
This is really wonderful. If you ever thought to yourself, I want to write a book, you can do it, because I want to introduce you to my next guest. She's a young lady, Tatiana N.M. Wells Smith. I heard you laugh. And immediately I knew who you belonged to. I went to school with your mama.
That's right.
And she's a wonderful lady. But I heard that laugh and I was like, wait. It took me back to high school. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
It is so good to see you. Now, you are a young lady. And I know you're young because I'm not that old. And I know your mama.
Yes,
what in the world? This is Sweet Pea and Sugar Tea's Country Family Adventures, Volume 1, a collection of African American poems. What made you write this book?
Well, I've been inspired by my family and by just the hopes and dreams of the people around me who have just been such amazing inspirations, just so empowering. And I grew up in a beauty salon. My mom owns a beauty salon, and just surrounded by powerful women who always share their stories. And I thought, you know what? This is what I'm here for. I'm here to share these stories. I'm here to talk about the importance of family and of the community. And that's what I did.
Well, this is really wonderful, number one, because poetry is such a wonderful way to share. But I also know in the African-American community we will sit at dinner and tell stories, maybe things that were not written down, especially, like I know that my great-great-grandfather got his freedom at the age of 9, and we talk about him, and I've got a chair that he made. But it's that history that has to be passed down, and the traditions. And you've done that. Do you have a favorite poem in the book?
You know, all of them, I love them. When I wrote them in a span of 2 days. It was around Christmas in 2010, and I was working on my master's at the time, and I just went on ahead and just started writing. I was just so inspired. Something just told me to write, and I'm a spiritual person, and I know God told me to write it. So I wrote it and did the other 20 poems, or the other 10 poems as well. It's a collection of 20, but there's 10 in volume 1, and I enjoyed all of them, and I still enjoy all of them. I was laughing, crying while I wrote them, and I could say that one of them, I really enjoy Big Mama's Famous Peach Cobbler. That's one of my favorites. It's all about the joy of a grandmother sharing her traditions with her grandchild, and the tradition being one of her special ingredients, which is love.
Oh, let me tell you what's so great about getting this book, because I don't know that we share like we used to when you were growing up. My grandmother would always make fresh bread every day, and she would let me have my own little piece, and I would carry it around the house and knead it, I would say, and it would be black by the time it was time to bake it. I never found out what happened to it afterwards, because she would put her bread in front of me, so I forgot about that little black ball I was running the house about. But can you read a little insert of that one for us?
Big Mama's Famous Peach Cobbler. Big Mama was famous in the town and over yonder. From light to tan to brown, people joined to taste her cobbler. One man said, it's made with brown sugar. A woman said, I think she used butter. Big Mama would just sit and smile, but the secret she never uttered. I walked in the summer heat to stay at the big country house. Big Mama lived behind the willows, over the train tracks, baby, now keep on south. She took me to her secret place, a mysterious, shady back house. It was old, but many stories had traveled from that outhouse. It was dark and creepy inside as both of us tiptoed through. But when Big Mama lit the lantern, oh my, such colorful hues. Big Mama pointed to the red shelf. These are my ripest berries. She pointed to a yellow jar, and this is lemon jelly. The deep tinted fruit-filled jars towered around my head and body. I looked into Big Mama's eyes. Now, child, don't tell nobody. For a second, Big Mama grinned, then wiped her neck with a handkerchief, then started, this will all be yours. You will learn, and you will be swift. My old age won't hold much longer, but our traditions must carry on. Baking the tastiest pies, we must keep going strong. The secret, now listen, baby, comes deep down from the soul. People think you can buy it, but it don't come from any store. She continued, the secret is your love. Knead it and let it rise. Pick it in the family garden. The secret is growing wise.
That honestly almost made me cry.
Oh,
that is so wonderful.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
You're talking about your family or just families you've seen in general?
Just families in general, the stories that I've heard my mom tell me about her mother, about her grandmother, and just all of the stories that are a part of our intricate tapestry of our quilt. And I just felt like, you know, this is what I was born to do when I was 5 years old. I said, I want to be a writer when I grow up. And that's what I want to dream. That's what I want to do. And that's what I aspire to share with other children too, and with the community.
So for young people, because I get people, and this is true, that write me and call me, and they tell me what their dreams are, and Dawn, I can never do it. And I tell them, yes, you can.
That's
yes,
right.
you can.
That's right.
What advice, old or young, would you give to somebody out there that has something, be it writing or whatever? What would you say?
I would say just be passionate about it. If you love it, if you wake up in the morning and that's what you think about doing, then that's your passion. That's what you do. That's what your contribution is to the world. And if you can help people while you're doing it, that's the most important thing, is giving back and making your legacy worthwhile so that people can remember you for doing great things. I would say passion. I would say determination. I would say confidence, resilience. Being resilient is very important. A lot of times, you know, being from different communities, you're not sure how to channel certain energy, and it's important that poetry is an excellent way to channel a lot of, many times, experiences that you've gone through that are troubling or that are hurt, you know, that hurt you. It's important that you channel it through positivity and through something that you enjoy doing. And for me, it was poetry and it was writing.
I gotta tell you what, I know your mom was watching. I'm so proud of you, girl. I know your mom was watching. I'm so proud of your girl, and your mom is such a wonderful woman. Yes, you can get this book. Yes, you can. You can share it with your family, put it in your church, put it in your library. Barnes & Noble, Amazon, eBay, of course, Carmichael's, our local bookstore, has it, 1295 Bardstown Road and 2720 Frankfort Avenue. A Reader's Corner bookstore also on Frankfort Avenue, and the Muhammad Ali Center retail store. Did I miss something?
Oh, no, well, it's available also in Lexington as well, in various bookstores in Lexington, and also in some other states such as St. Louis, Missouri, and Detroit, Michigan.
All right, well, I need to let you know I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Proud of you, and the book is fabulous.
You.
So don't forget, it is Sweet Pea and Sugar Tea's Country Family Adventures.
Thank you so much for having me.
When we come back, pancake time. It's pancake time, and it's pancakes for a purpose. We'll be back.